When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things it took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't.
This is Ryan from emeraldsun.net. I've got a couple other sites out there. I just wanted to talk about some books that I've recently published. I've been working on books for 24 years, and I wanted to demonstrate that because the Internet Archive, archive.org, can demonstrate, 24 years of my different manuscripts that I had put on the internet for free, but that weren't, I don't think, polished enough to publish until ChatGPT came out. So if you go to behindzioncurtain.com, that's a site where I wrote my biography 24 years ago in 1999. You can see versions of it going all the way back to 2002, and there's been some updates along the way. 2009 was a significant one, I think. So 2002 and 2009, basically, but there's, all these years of the Internet Archive there showing my biography. And what I find great about ChatGPT is it's similar to hiring an editor, So I have this manuscript that I've already written, and I put it into ChatGPT chapter by chapter, and I have it learn my style of writing. And then it will learn my style of writing by giving it samples. And then I will say, improve it grammatically, improve the spelling, improve the punctuation, or whatever I want it to improve. Or, fill in some gaps here, do this or that. And it does. So it speeds the writing process up, and it gave me the option to finally publish it. I finally feel like it's polished enough that I can publish it. I'm not unique in hiring an editor. ChatGPT is my editor. It cost me $20 a month for ChatGPT 4. Other people, for perhaps Donald Trump, who wrote The Art of the Deal, allegedly. It's his name on it as the author. But like many, including even Stephen King and other famous authors, Donald Trump had hired this guy, Tony Schwartz, to write The Art of the Deal, a bestseller, New York Times bestseller, whatever, So between somebody that writes up a great script, a great manuscript, and has great ideas, but doesn't have the technical skill to dot all the I's and cross all the T's and all the rest, to somebody who just has their, idea, but then petitions a ghostwriter to write all of it. I would say ghostwriting is weak and it is cheating in almost every way. You don't put your name on something that somebody else wrote without at least giving them credit. So on my books, even the one that I wrote 24 years ago, I put in there that ChatGPT is the editor. So instead of me hiring Tony Schwartz or some other editor or ghostwriter, I gave credit to ChatGPT. That doesn't mean ChatGPT wrote my content. What that means is that I wrote the content and ChatGPT improved it. So I've actually made a new service called assignmeyourtask.com. I'm just going to make sure that's what it is. I just registered this one. And in this, assignmeyourtask.com. In this service, I will use ChatGPT to help people in multiple ways. I will either train them to command the prompts themselves, or I will command the prompts at their leisure with their instruction. And I will have it learn their author's technique and style and, way of writing, and I will use it in different formats. And so I can offer that service just like that service has been offered to me through ChatGPT. But as somebody, who is fluent with AI and who has worked with AI and robotics for 2 decades, I'm pretty good at commanding it. I like the idea of commanding it. So I've learned it on my own. And I've also taken 4 or 5 certifications off Udemy, which you can see at my LinkedIn. So just check the description or go to www.linktr.ee/techpronow. And that's my portfolio. And you can see other work that I've created and my certifications and my background. And my background in robotics and in AI. But also, you can see my original works that I've written. I've been a poet and an author for 24 years. Longer than 24 years. I've been published for 24 years. So I do use ChatGPT now. It's just my way of cutting out the middleman and going right to, perfection, right to, cleaning it all up like an editor would do, but without the expense. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel unethical about it. I have no problem with it whatsoever. So that's my explanation.